Welcome, everyone. Welcome to an evening with Rajvin and Waran. Thank you so much. It is indeed yet a great pleasure to have all of you all here tonight. Yeah, we are live on Facebook and also YouTube. So do share us. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this program is dedicated especially for Rajvin Kaur Randawa. So here I am with her, with yet another fantastic speaker. He's already at the background, but I won't do anything. I will ask Rajvin Kaur Randawa to introduce him. Now, remember Rajvin Kaur Randawa. She was diagnosed with cerebral palsy since 1 year old. And yet she is very much like us, full of energy. She have just got herself the TTT certification, and she's all ready to show us what she have got. So, Rajwin, I shall pass that baton to her. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rajwin Kaur Randawa. Over to you, Rajwin.
Thank you, Warren. I would very much indeed welcome everybody to our show, an evening with Rajun and Warren. Today we have an interesting speaker, Khairul Mazlan, who is an impact maker. If mothers have having a cerebral palsy child can affect a um, parent's mental health. So, want to know more and how you can improve your mental health despite having a cerebral palsy child? Let's welcome our impact maker, uh, Khairul Mazlan. Let's give him a round of applause.
Yeah, there you go.
Hi, welcome. All right, thank you, Rajvin, thank you, Warren, thank you for the warm welcome. Well, hi everyone. My name is Khairul Mazlan. My full name was Muhammad Khairul Akhia bin Mazlan, by the way. But most of people can't really speak the whole name of me, so I just shorten it up to Khairul Mazlan. If you are wondering, and those who are looking for me in Facebook, that's the reason behind it. Well, I was invited by Rajvin today to talk about how to be a mentally strong person. But before I do take and give my sharings, let me talk something and share something about me first. A lot of people those who know my story, but not many people know my real story. Uh, Before I am a trainer, I was a design certified holders of marine engineering steam turbine. So after going through a lot on both shore and offshore, uh, at the age of around 25, 36, I quit. There are a few reasons behind it, but one of the reasons because I feel bored, and I want to have more times with my parents, actually my mom personally, because she is not well. And one of the other reason behind it, because it's quite bored nowadays. Instead of just having in one place for 1 week, 2 week, we only have like 8 to 12 hours to see a new place, which is quite bored. We don't have enough time. So coming back to Malaysia, I thought I was good enough, and thinking that I can become at least manager lah kan, at least. But coming back, knowing that my certification, my HNDs, all my certificates on board, and also those that I learned from UKs are not MQAs accredited, which means my highest level of education is only SPM. So with that, all the hopes being crushed, I start my career in Malaysia as an office boy, going around coaching basketball teams, and going up the corporate ladders step by steps. And it's quite fast, I would say. Maybe because I am not that person that easily taken back just because my salary dropped from few thousands to few hundreds per month. But I'm quite fast from office boy, customer service, sales and innovation, sales and marketing, and then innovation. For good 10 years. Then on 2017, I was told by doctors that I have only 3 months to live. Yep. At that time, I was being diagnosed for stage 3 seminoma germ cell tumor cancer, and I choose death for the first 2 months before my daughter told me that I am hugged while we are watching Avengers. So that is when I choose to fight back, and really fighting it back and come back at 2018. So I'm taking a quite rapid chemotherapy regime, by the way, because I just go back for a few hours. If I'm good enough, I think I'm strong enough, then I will come back for the next cycles. So a few things that I noticed along my journey is that I am mentally strong. And a lot of people ask me, how do I do that? Because during my treatments, yeah, I did not allow anybody to see me. My mom knows that I am in the treatment. Um, when I was about halfway there, she don't know which hospital I've been through, because when we first wanted to fight back, why do I choose death instead of fighting back? Is because there are not enough drugs, the chemotherapy drugs in Malaysia. And when we go to pusat cancer negara, everything I need to be on hold, and a lot of things. And because I do some weird stupid things where I take a lot of products, kangen water lah, you can name it, all the legal illegal things I have tried. Instead of making me better, I make it worse. Instead of just as big as my punch, it become as big as a coconut in the middle of my body, in my thorax area. So you can tell me any products I have tried, in any country, the ginseng from China, buy it, waste thousands of ringgits, and it doesn't work. So that's why I choose that route before I really wanted to fight. And luckily, a doctor in Nilai did tell me, and I did not allow anybody to come and see me, because once it goes in, I will be in coma. By the way, I don't know who come in, who goes out, so it's no use, right? So most of people ask me, how do I do that? And then that is where why I am here, to share with you how do I believe that I can or I cannot. It is something called the triad. Why do I call it triad? Because it is three things. The three things that always connected to us, which whatever we think, whatever we say, whatever we do are all interconnected. The triad consists of three things. One is the words that we use. The second one is actually our physical body, which connected to the things that we say, and our emotions that actually reacted to whatever we say and whatever we do. So triad consists of these three items. So I don't want to give a long lecture. You can ask me about that question later, but let me talk about the triad. And I would like to use this whiteboard, which I love to. So let me share something about the triad. Oh shit. It's alright. Sorry. I hope everyone can see it. So it's about the words that you say, the physical things that you have, that you said, and also the emotion that you put an impact about it. I can't really teach you about all the. Oh, I can't. You can't see it. Yeah. Oh, there is it. All right. Sorry about that. I can't really teach you about the emotion because it really connected, but I can I can tell you about the words. And why do I say it's all connected, right? So let's play this simple experiment, right? Do you think how do sad people think? How do you sad people body gesture are? Anybody knows how the sad people body gesture are? Are they are their shoulders straight or are shoulders down? Right?
Down usually.
Down,
Yeah, it's down, right? So when sad people are they looking up? Are they looking down?
down.
Definitely
Down.
down.
Yes. All right. So let's try and play this. How do a sad person gesture, do a sad person body, and look like a sad person, right? Let's play this, Warren and
Let's do this.
Rajin. Yes. So how do sad person do? They will look down. They will feel that, right? So
Yeah.
look down, look down, look down. Feel sad, feel sad, feel sad. Now I want you to think about Mr. Bean. How Mr. Bean do jokes? Don't go up. Don't still sad. Still sad. How the sad person are while doing that you think about Mr. Bean. While doing that, how a sad person do and you think about Mr. Bean, right? So that's how things are connected. Whatever you think, whatever you say. All right. Thank you so much, Warren and Rajvin. So that's how things are connected, right? uh you can't feel sad if you think about happy things. You can't feel sad if you talk about happy things, and that's how our brain do. And that's why you need to talk something like good, awesome, because whatever you say it impacted in whatever you think about it. And when you think about good things, about awesome things, and normally you can ask Ravin, whenever you ask me how am I doing, I will say I am awesome, although I'm sad, or some people make me mad in the morning because I can't do whatever. Like today I should have a good background, and suddenly my apps just do something bad to me, but I'm still awesome, right? I'm still smiling. So it doesn't mean that if something bad happened to you, you need to feel bad about it. It's how you say it and how your body is. And do you know why people keep on feeling bad? It's because they keep on saying the bad thing. How do you think? Okay lah, I'm surviving. At least I'm alive. At least I'm breathing. So things like that, you teach yourself and your body to be absorb all the negative things, and then your body will react to it, and then your emotion will follow up. So it is interconnected. And to have a mentally strong things, you need to have a mentally strong emotions, and then it will react to your body. And also whatever thing that you say, you need to start from things that you said. Some people call it transformational vocabulary. You just say all the good things and internalize it and really believe in it, and it will react in your body. uh, Few of my program, one that I'm running now, I do talk. It is called Bankit, by the way. We are running it every month currently, and the things that I will teach inside it is actually how to set that vocabulary, that state that you want. It is all about you. It's all about what you choose, what you want, and how you want to set it. The more you say good things, the more good things happen to you, the more your body react to it, and the more your mental go strength goes up. And we don't need to lie to ourselves. If people are asking about like I must be a motivational speaker, motivational speaker must say all the positive thing, think positive. um, I'm not sure how many kids are here, but that is all BS. You cannot be positive all the time. You will have things that are negative, but how you face the negative things are the key. The more you face it with a face on mood, the more you face it with positive attitude, the more easier your mental strength goes up. You are not going to be stronger by getting all the feeding from people. You are you are not going to be stronger by getting all the helps. We are going we are getting stronger by facing all the negative thing that we have in front of us. God will always test us. In any religion, they always say God is there to test us. And every test will only make us stronger and stronger and stronger. And that's why whatever we say, whatever we do, and the emotion that we need is all we need to be stronger than the things that happen to us. A lot of people put a high expectation to themselves, which here I do suggest is this: what I do during my time, all the ups and downs in my life. um, I learned that expectations, stress, are the cause of stress. The more you expect of something, either to yourself or from others, or whatever are going to happen to you, the more stressful you are. And the more stressed you are, the the more weaker mentally you will be. So how you want to face it? It's easy. Just change your expectation to appreciations. The more you appreciate things that happen to you, the easier for you to absorb things and change it into a positive state. To be all time positive is not possible. I learned it the bad way. During MCO, my mom passed away. She left me during MCO, and it's not as easy as people think, because we need to get the police there checking if she is really in COVID or something like that, which is wasting a lot of time. But instead of choosing to be mad and go haywire without proper thinking, I choose to just let them do as fast as possible and go with the flow. Although some of my mom's sibling cannot cross states at that moment, some minister can cross state just to give some pocket money to the followers, the obsessors. So while my mom are limited to 10% in that ceremony itself, which is quite sad, right? But how I face it, how you face it, how you see things in a different manner, instead of just expect, just change it to appreciation. Appreciate, gratitude, and think all things will get be aligned, and you will see a different perspective of things. And from there, your mental will start to go stronger and stronger and stronger. I believe some of you here are parents that have CPs, son or daughter, which I know how hard is it. I know friends that have that. I coach a few of suicidal, homicidal issue during my training times. I have people that wanted to jump from 38 stories building, and I know how you feel. But I can't say I know how the pain is, but I know it's miserable, right? So why not start with being appreciate what you have, enjoy everything that you see, because believe me, it is a journey. In one of the thing that I always say is, um, in Arabic they call it Hayya al Falah, which means let's go into a journey of success. We normally hear it like 5 times a day during the prayer time, which it teach me that success is not the destination. The journey itself is where we should be, and enjoy every moment and step of the journey to go to the success that we want. And every time we find the first breach of success that we want, let's go into another journey for success. And I believe whoever get tested uh, by CPs or any mental issues, like autism, things like that. I have a cousin that autism. I took care of him when he was still small. How much he is. I'm not sure the word he is, because at that time I was just fall in love to a baby. I think I am with him for a solid 4 years, take care of him, and I know how much it is with all the crying, all the fighting, all the flying things, right? Which is when I look back, it is awesome. It's a journey for me. It helps me to now take care of my kids because I know I lost like 1 year plus without them. Most of the time I was in the hospital at that time. When I was diagnosed with cancer at that time. My son was about 2 months, 3 months old. I don't have time. I cannot even play with him like a proper father. So having that experience, now I know why God give me the chance to take care of my cousins, um, which helps me a lot. Which helps me also to understand kids, to understand men, women, and a lot of other people outside there. So just remember these three things: the words that you say, the more transformational words that you can use, the more positive your emotions are, and how you physically approach things are the one that you need to look at. If you are looking to be a positive person, a thinking forward person, be that things. You don't need to fake it till you make it. You just need to believe it. Fake it till make it always being said in the wrong context, because you faking it but did not believing it, you won't make it happen. But believe in it, use the words in it, and make the emotion pure, and every time you do it, it will improve on daily basis, which I can assure you that, which is what I'm doing. I think whatever I share today with you is something that I live on. Which I think it can be shared, especially to the parents, brothers, sisters, because some of you maybe have younger, older brother and sisters that are facing CPs, right? That have that CPs. They need the supports, and before you can really support them, you need to be very supportive on yourself. You need to be there for them before you can be there for them. I'm not sure if you did understand that, but most of the time that's how I say things. I do love to directly talk to your unconscious mind. So I hope you enjoy the journey. Like I said, Hayya al Falah. Let's go to the journey of success. And success is always a journey, because successful people never stop at one point. You can go and research all the success people. They only stops when they are not breathing anymore, and that is the good thing of the journey of the success itself. So I hope I give enough points for you. I don't really want to give you all the hundreds points or anything, because if I give you 100 and you only take one, I prefer to give you one and you take just one and live with it.
Yeah.
I've done that during my early months of training. I like, okay, this is 2 days. I got 150 training points for you. But end of the day, when I test back, they only understand one thing out of 150, which means that better I give you one, which you can take it back and use it, live with it, and just integrate with new things into it. Then you will be much better person in the future. So I hope it's enough. If you have any question, do ask anything. I am more than happy to answer any question about it. Because sometimes it's in my brain. I don't know, somewhere I need to go to find which shelf is it, to take it out and share with more people. All right. Thank
Good,
you so much.
good sharing, Khairul. I have a question for you. We
Mm.
both have a question for you. Our first question to our panel today, handsome panel today. Um, what is your understanding of cerebral palsy?
Well, to really say I understand cerebral palsy is a miss. I don't really have. I do have friends. Rajvin is my friends too, but I'm not in Rajvin's space or place that say this is what I feel. Even from my understanding of CPs, they are from mild and there are stages of CPs that people are facing, right? So uh, what I will say about CPs is that just check, because sometimes a lot of people did not know, and when they know it, it's just too late to actually help it. And just support if you have anyone that you know needed either emotion support or word of support, things like that. Whatever you can give, you try to give it. So and get helps from professionals. I am not a professional in CPs though. I do help people to think, to help out on thinking, change of behavior, things like that. But CPs is something that are hardware. I am helping people with softwares, right, which is a programming part. But CPs is hardware, which research has still been done on getting way out of it, how to make people better. But I believe we have futures, because awesomely I saw Rajvin are being a trainer, and she is very good with laughter yoga and those things, which means the way forward is bright. We just need to hold on, help each other, and just make it better when times come.
So thank you. So what is your any last words for mothers out there?
Mothers out there, um, just i- uh, change your expectation to appreciations. It doesn't mean you need to be all time positive. I know James Lau being positive is not being positive. It's just facing it positively, because if we can be in negative state, everybody have that state. Be in negative states for years, but I believe we just need to change the expectation to appreciation and face it positively, and take as much learning of whatever happened to us, whatever happened to your family, so that mothers and fathers that have child with CPs can always hold hand to bring them forwards. Uh, because most of the time people are showing about mothers with CPs, but I don't know why the question doesn't have fathers with CPs, with CPs children, right? Which I believe although men are strong, believe me, men do need supports too. I need supports. If without my wife, without my kids saying I'm Huck, do you think I'm still alive now? No. It's just that people don't really talk about it, but I believe by everybody are supporting each other, then we can make our environment much more positive, and lessen the negativity around us by facing it positively. Am I
Very
answering the
nice.
questions?
Yes.
Very nice, Khairul. I think first off, we're so sorry to hear about your mom, yeah, Khairul, yeah. And Khairul, what you're going through, and the energy that you have, I'm sure we are all very impressed. Yeah, it is just mind blowing. I think the praise goes to the Almighty. Yeah. I've got a question in the comment chat group chat area where they say, Bankit, do you have any training? This question was posted by Anne Subhashini. Go ahead.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Yep. I am going to run a two version of Bunkit next month, but one is already full book at the end of the month. The other one will be running 16th of April to 18th of April, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Which for the first time I'm going to take all the payment from Bankit to a project called Project Booker and Bankit, where you can pay as much as you want. Like all the payment that people pay on it, I will be given it to a few NGOs for them to cook and supply food for 50 families for them to enjoy berbuka puasa for the whole month. I'm looking at 50 family for the whole month. I don't know how much I have at the moment, but that is the current project. Whoever wanted to come bangkit, you can pay as much as you can with and all the money that you give will be going into that projects, because one of the thing that we have been promised for those who are fasting in Ramadan is two things. One is we can go from a special door into Jannah, into heavens. The second one, if we fast, we are going to have the happy feeling of berbuka puasa. So what happened was, my mom love to share foods with people, and we have some few monies from when she was passed away, and my brother don't know what to do with it, and I said, let's start a project. We Previously I've done for Deepavali with my mentors. We done something for Christmas, and few other projects, and project Buka Bangkit are something that inspired by my mom, so that we already have a 50 family ready. We already have the 50 family that will cook. The My intention was to get that 50 family to cook for another 50 family. So next year, that 50 family will find another 50 family to keep running the project Buka Bangkit, to give to people, so that at least a lot of people are impacted by MCOs. Some of them can't even have proper foods during Ramadan. So Bangkit will be run 16, 17, and 18. And all the fees will be given to them, so that everyone can at least 50% family can enjoy a proper berbuka puasa during Ramadan itself. But that is my current project. Which if you want, you can register it. Normally I will share in my Facebook. Just pay how much that you want. Um, and that's it. And you just need to register online. It will be, the only thing is it will be run in Malay bahasa. The English version will be called Rise Up, which only be run after Raya, because my calendar is quite packed. So I will run Bangkit first, which are focusing on transformational mindsets, on your thinking and goal setting and all those things. Just be aware, if you are not fasting, just be aware of a lot of vomiting, diarrhea, and all those sleepy thing happen, because most of my class will happen like that. That's why I do it online, so at least if any one of you are vomiting, nobody will see it and the whole class will vomit. That is what happened when I run face to face last time, that one people vomit and the whole class vomit, and then the whole hotel will complain about me running a dirty program. So I just join if you like. I invite everyone.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's James Lau who wrote the signature meal nasi bangkit. Yeah. Yeah. Bangkit, guys, ladies and gentlemen. So what will happen is that we will share more details of bangkit in our I Am More Than I Think Facebook page. So like us, share us, and then get more details from there. Over to you, Rajwin.
Um, Thank you, Carol, for the wonderful session just now. Before I start, I would like to give mention to you a few one quote. Having a good mental health, positive mental health for a child with cerebral palsy is essential for 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 the growth and well-being of an, an adult, or typically typically a, an adult, or typically a normal kid. Um, for the next 15 minutes, I will be sharing what is cerebral palsy, and how do I what are my tips for the mothers, and also how how I would end it with laughter yoga. Now, Cerebral palsy, as you know, is a neurological condition that affects movement, motor skills, and muscle tone. Um, and Having a good mental health is 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 essential for um, for a child with cerebral palsy, because um, because it boosts uh, confidence of it boosts a child's confidence, and it makes a child um, a better person. From personal experience, just to share with you, I also experienced um, anxiety and the feeling of giving up. But but I'm also um, very fortunate. I also managed to overcome it with the support of my my family and friends and caregiver. Hence, I urge all of you mothers who have a special needs child to take time for yourself, reject negativity, practice gratitude by writing your, like Kyril said, be appreciative and be be appreciative and don't sweat over the small stuff, and don't complain, and treat your child as a blessing instead of a burden. So, and smile, laugh and be happy always. So um laughter is like this, like ho ho ha ha, everyone ho ho ha ha, ho ho ha ha,
Ho
and then
ho
you
ha
can
ha.
and then you can
Ho
say
ho ha ha.
and then you can say uh you can do breathing exercise, and then you can do ha, like uh and then when your child does a good job, for a cerebral palsy child, even a small milestone will mean a lot, will mean a lot to the to a child. Even, like, for example, right, when my parents compliment me, it means so much to me. So um do not fret, do not fret if your child experiences anxiety or anxiety or feeling of giving up. Instead, why don't you just encourage her, instead of saying that you're not good enough, because to him or her, she is enough, I am enough. Like Carol said, right, you have to say, like, I am awesome. Change your mindset to the, instead of the negative, change your mindset to the positive one. So, in conclusion, before we end this fine before we end this show, I would like to say cerebral palsy is not the end of the world. Cerebral palsy is just a part of me, instead of the whole me, and it's not the whole me. So finally, let's work together to improve mental health and cerebral palsy awareness. There is no shortcut, and to life's greatest achievements, if one is in the right state of mind. And to be in the right state of mind for a child, the parents must be the first role model. The parents and the siblings must be the first role model. Then the child will follow. Thank you very much for listening. This is Rajvin Kaur, finalist for Miss Amazing Malaysia Season 2, motivational speaker, HRDF trainer, and a laughter yoga specialist. Ho ho ha ha!
Yes, ho ho ha ha. Very nice, very nice. Thank you so much, Rajwin. There you go, ho ho ha ha. Our coach Rajwin, yeah, with her laughter yoga. Rajwin, I have got a question for you, Rajwin. We all have got this issue. Early morning when you get up, right? There's always a question. What am I going to do today? Why do I have to get up? There's so much of problems that I have. Gosh, I can just sleep a little bit more, and all that thoughts. Every time there are these negative thoughts that will come by, even though you're trying to be positive. So the question that I have for you, Rajwin, and also for Cairo shortly, yeah, what is the recipe? What is it that makes you get up in the morning, get up from bed, and then do whatever that you want to do? Rajwin?
Just say that, just say that I am awesome, and just pray to God and believe in yourself and have confidence in yourself.
There you go. There you go. That is
And, and,
Rajwin.
and also practice laughter yoga, you know.
Not forgetting, yeah, not forgetting practice laughter yoga. Khairul, with all that is happening with you, what's that little small talk that you always have to yourself?
To tell you the truth, well, for me, I always thought that my time have ended 2017 when doctor gave me 3 months time. So every day is an overtime for me. So for those who have worked with me, I think my fraternities that know me, sometimes I just sleep like 2 or 3 hours per day, and then wake up the next morning and run my class. Um, I believe if we have a purpose in life, if we have something that we want to do every day, wake up early in the morning is like something that I must. I also noticed that a lot of people are trying to run away from that responsibility of making ourselves better, right? If you notice, when a lot of people, when they when they are sharing, like if in a class, if you are looking at people like sharing or anything, they love to do something called pointing fingers. It's not like they doing it. Normally how they share is like, we learn this, we do this. You need to do it. You need to do it. We need to do something like that, right? Which shows that how much our brain try to run away from responsibility. One of the thing that I will always I will tell is change all the we into I, and
And
when the I really goes deep in your unconscious mind is when the brain start to say, oh shit, I need to face this. And after that, everything will change. I have seen people changing from we to I, and the next day he become a she. Not it is me that she always wear like a man. The next day she come back to become a real woman because of just becoming changing from we to an I, which I know is quite hard. Most of the people we cry, tremble, sounds with sound, but that's how I do it. I always say I need to wake up tomorrow morning. I know what I want to do next, and I have a missions. If you been connecting with me in LinkedIn or Facebook, there are normally two hashtag that I always use. One is 100 million life, which my aim was before the end of my breath. I want to impact 100 million life in my projects. The second one is profit with purpose, which I believe in abundance, which means why Bangkit are run like the current business model. A lot of people ask when I want to get rich with this program, because some people just charge 5,000 only for jumping around with bara bara bere bere song from Mexico or Puerto Rico, I don't know where. But I don't have any jumpings, and it's all the things are going to projects, and a lot of other things but that profit purpose is where I believe if I can help more people getting better, either their financial, their life, or their relationship, or anything, things will come back. Especially for my kids, I'm more worried on my kids' future than my future, because I was in overtime, brother. I don't really think that I have enough time. So that's what motivate me, that I just wake up every morning. That what next? What is my thing? That I cannot let my calendar free. That like today after this session, I have another class at 10. So that's how drive me every day. Even tomorrow, I have 7:30 class in the morning, basketball class, then 3 p.m. Another interviews, and then straight to Johor for another trainings. I just have fun, having purpose in my life.
Yeah, I think that's very nice. Yeah, I had another question, but I think you have already answered that. Yeah, the question that I wanted to, the question that I wanted to ask you is this, Carol. You say overtime, right? And also it's overtime to the many of them. I have seen a lot of people who are cancer survivors and many other conditions, but they always ask this question, or rather, we ask this question because everybody else is having fun, but you are there thinking so many things. There's a lot of things that comes by, like what you said, over time, right? Things that you cannot do, but others are having fun. What is it that you will actually say to yourself? How would you handle that? But I think the answer that you gave, from we to I, makes a lot of difference.
Yeah, a lot of different. I see people cry just changing from we to I.
Mm, mm.
So just change it.
All right. Very nice. Very nice. We to I, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of times we always say it's our organization, our home. Stop that. It is my home, my organization, my life, my way of doing things. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you so much, Carol. Rajvin, over to you.
That was very good sharing session from Cairo. I am feeling very transformed and very having goosebumps, me and Warren. Well, before we end, uh, if you have any questions, you can just leave it in the chat box, or you can just email me at rajwincall85@gmail.com. I will answer to you. Thank you. But always remember, cerebral palsy or any other um, mental condition does not stop you. If people say that you are this and that, please, ladies and gentlemen, please break the stigma, because we don't need to be labeled. Just be yourself and just enjoy the flow of life. Thank you very much. Sat Sri Akal and good night. Bye bye.
All right, all right. So yeah, break the stigma. Yeah, hashtag break the stigma. With that, Rajwin, fantastic job. Thank you so much, Khairul. I have got like what Rajwin said. We have got no words to say. Yeah, amazing. We wish you all the success. We wish you all the well. God is there. He has got plans. Let's see how He brings us through. So journey is our success. Let's enjoy every single moment of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed. If we are here today, we are blessed. If we are able to wake up tomorrow morning, we are definitely blessed. So, question is, what are you going to do with all these blessings? I leave it to you. Gentlemen, ladies, thank you so much. We love you all, and we shall see you all when we see you all next. Thank you. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. See ya.
See you. Bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Can we take a